Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here, a businesswithtrading.com, and today I want to look at the S&P. This is our weekly video for the 9th of April, which is Sunday, beginning of the trading week. And what we are looking for, I tweeted last week, price was over here. I was looking at 23.50 to 23.30 as support. And of course, after we reach that level, I am looking for a push higher, and then from here I am going to look for another move down, and then from there probably it'll take us into mid-May, I'm thinking, and then we should get a march towards 2500, possibly a little bit beyond. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. So next week's going to be very important. And especially Monday, probably going into Tuesday, but it could be Monday turnaround. We'll have to really just wait and see. You know, if this price holds this and actually does push up over 2370, excuse me. If it pushes up over 2370, obviously something else is playing out. But if it does, you know, hold this area and push lower, we're going to anticipate some support coming in. That doesn't mean support is going to come in. You know, we don't will the market. We don't say, okay, the market is going to do this and then do that, and then it's going to go here. That's not what we do. We make educated guesses based upon what we have seen in the past, what we believe is going to happen in the future based upon what price is doing and has done. That's what we do. You know, yeah, I see too many traders coming in and saying, okay, I know how to trade. I already know this. I know that. This is what the market's going to do, so I'm going to keep trading. They say, oh, you think the market's going to 2500? I'm going to get long here. So they got long here, and here, and here, and here. And I'm looking for support down here. So it comes down. They end up saying, okay, I have too much pain, and they get out. Then it holds this and moves up. And a lot of the newer traders who got stopped out down here would see it come up, and it gets up here, and they're like, okay, good, I'm going to get long. It's going to 2500. They get long, and it goes in their favor. You know, speaking hypothetically, obviously, goes in their favor. Then it rolls over. Goes down, they get stopped out probably in this region. And after it goes down long enough, then it starts to come up again. You know, because a lot of newer traders, they look for signs that say, okay, it's safe to get long. You know, instead of saying, okay, I see support down here, I'm getting long down here, they say, wait for price to come up and move through a couple levels. Okay, it moved through this level, I'm going to get long. Well, it doesn't last for very long, so you either get out really quickly or it goes against you. You know, and trading is very difficult in that sense because it's an art and a science. You know, a lot of technical analysts and, you know, fundamental analysts, they argue back and forth. Is trading an art? Is trading a science? It's both. And whoever says otherwise is deluding themselves. Because you have to be able to initiate a trade at the time when a lot of people they don't want to. They want to sit on hands because they're unsure of stuff. You know, Warren Buffett used to say, when there's blood in the streets, that's when he wanted to jump in the market. And it could have been another famous trader. I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett said that before. In other words, I'm sure he didn't use those exact words. You know, but that's really what we look for as traders. So, anyway, felt like sharing that a little bit. So anyway, we're looking for 2350 to 2330 as support, and next week should be early next week, and then we should march up towards 2376 into 2408. I'm thinking probably somewhere between 80 and 90, most likely somewhere in there. I'm going to let the market dictate really what does happen. From there, looking for a little bit of a turnaround, probably see sub 2300, and then we can see our march up. That's what I'm looking for. Obviously, if the market does something different, I'm going to treat it differently. Just like I said, if this does not make a low beyond this, even holding above this, if it doesn't make a low and it moves up above 2370, something else is playing out. And I'll have to wait and see what that is, and I can let you guys know what I'm thinking after I formulate my thoughts. But right now, this is what I'm looking for. So, looking for support down here early next week. Should be an interesting week. So, we'll take a wait and see approach, see what happens. Thanks everyone for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, like it, share it. Appreciate that a lot. Have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome trading week, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.